who will share a few words with us, Corrina Di Pirro.
Before I begin, I'd just like everybody to please stand up and introduce yourselves to your neighbors and say hi. Everybody, graduates, everybody, don't be shy. We're all family, please. Good morning, honored guests, administration, teachers, family, friends, my mother Sandra, my father Jim, my grandmother and grandfather, to all our parents, and of course, you guys, the class of 2013. Some of you may know an old-time New York Yankee, Yogi Berra, who once said, "I just want to thank everyone who made this day necessary." Now, this is not a speech about saving the whales and protecting the pandas. But if you want to go out and save the whales and protect the pandas, then by all means, go out and save the whales and protect the pandas. I personally promise never to harm a panda or a whale. On behalf of the class of 2013, I want to thank our magnificent teachers for always being there. Now let's have a round of applause for them, and now for each one of them. The custodians for always keeping our school clean and beautiful. I want to thank our college counselor, Ms. Espinosa, for her sage advice and always helping us out with our college and scholarship applications. Sister Jay for support keeping the library open so we could print our homework when we forgot to print it at home. My friends, you know who you are, and you're all awesome. And EGs for being a 5-minute walk away and always being delicious. And let's not forget our president, Miss Chris, for her constant support and belief in us. Our principal, Mr. Reyes, for being our leader. Administration staff and our corporate partners. And finally, to all our parents, thank you for sticking with us. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Four years seem like a blink of an eye now. 4 years ago, we came to San Miguel High School for our 2-week CIP summer training. That was in 2009. There we were, incoming freshmen, so tiny and squishy. As I heard one senior say, "The freshmen are so cute." As seniors, ironically, many of us say that about freshmen now. Training involved learning such difficult tasks like how to properly shake someone's hand, look them in the eye, smile, and have a firm grip to show you're there. How to file important documents, and most importantly, how to act in a professional setting. Yes, those first few weeks of school were quite intimidating. And for many of us, our first few days on the job left us with memories we'd rather forget. It's been a journey to get to this day, but through it all, the amazing teachers at San Miguel helped us pass through the gauntlet. Freshman year, there was Mr. Smith. Everybody remembers Mr. Smith, a retired Air Force colonel who ran the classroom like an Air Force training program, with his right-seaters and left-seaters, and who told a new joke every week. I repeat one of his jokes right now, but most of them aren't appropriate. Sophomore year, there was Brother Dan's biology class. One of my best memories about Brother Dan was him showing epic dance skills, along with the practical dance team, while dressed in his black robes and sunglasses. He had a lot of swag. Then there was junior year. With all those AP and honors classes, what were we thinking? But we, the class of 2013, rose to the challenge, earning over $9 million in scholarships, and that's a school record. So way to go, class of 2013! Senior year has been a time of reflection and discernment, as well as personal and intellectual maturity. It was filled with SAT and ACT tests, spending long hours filling out college applications, trying to sum up who you were, along with all your hopes and dreams, your ethnic background, or major cultural influence, your favorite author or authors, your likes and dislikes, how you will engage, answering, where is Waldo, and what is truth, justice, and the American way, all within 500 words or less, and that was just for one essay. Senior year was also the year San Miguel had his first Kairos, and his first trigonometry and calculus classes. The class of 2013 has led the way in strengthening San Miguel's curriculum, something of which I am personally very proud of. Once again, way to go, you guys. During these 4 years, we have grown not only together as a class, but we have also grown individually, becoming better people, ready to start the new chapter of our lives. Inside these walls are 71 fantastic, unique, and talented people. And I apologize because I can't name them all, but do want to name as many as I can, as examples of what we have all achieved. As a group, our interests range from war strategy and politics, Daniel Paisano, to climate change and environmental safety. Lizzie Sestiaga, I'm looking at you. We have future engineers like Ernest Ruiz and Alan Guerrero. And Ernest, I have to say, no one will ever be more random than you. Some of us, like Elisa Montiel and Vanessa Green, will be doctors. Others, like Carlos Caballero, will be going to business school after we graduate. And some of us already own a business, like Derek Rich. And of course, there are those of you who, like myself, are still trying to decide. We have people who are great at math, like Nina Slide and Lon Taylor. People like Natasha Aguilar and Clarissa Scare, who are always willing to volunteer a helping hand to anyone who needs it. We have jokers, like Oswaldo Valenzuela and Omar Roca. We are a class of individuals, but we are a class. Now, I'd like to read a quote to you in Latin from St. Thomas Aquinas' Summa Theologica. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that to you guys. But I did have to go on there, didn't I, Mr. Meyer? Mr. Brady, Mr. Plummer, where are you, Mr. Plummer? Finally, Mrs. Foster, notice the transition? I'd like to leave you all with some words of advice. If you ever find yourself in the middle of a zombie apocalypse, find a pack of trustworthy people to travel with, like the class of 2013. And never, ever go to a mall. 2, never argue with a drunk or a fool. And 3, in the wise words of rapper Jay-Z, remind yourself, nobody's built like you, you design yourself. Thank you, and congratulations.